Yo, what's up, everybody? Let's go back in with the final chapter of the story Don't Turn Around, written by Jacob Harris. Remember to check out the links in the description. Go show the author some love. Like, comment, and subscribe. Chapter 10. After returning home, Sayuri locked herself in her room and turned off all the lights. She had a very strong feeling that she would be receiving a visit soon, now that the 3 of the 4 girls responsible for Shizuko's death had been dealt with. As she had been anticipating, Chizuru began to sense a presence behind her. It was the moment she had been fearing, but at the same time, Chizuru was eager to get the moment over with, as the waiting had been wearing her down. Chizuru's heart began to race, and her breathing became sporadic. Still, Sayuri knew she had to fight her fear, confront her departed friend. "Shizuko-chan," said Sayuri, "I know that's you. I know why you're here. If it appeases your anger, then take me like you took the others. I'm just as much to blame for what happened to you as they were. I knew something was going to happen that day, but I didn't know things would go that far. Still, I shouldn't have been so afraid that I couldn't stop them." The presence behind Sayuri growing nearer. "All I've been able to think about these days is how good of a friend you were. Like if you had been put in the position I had been in, you never would have let anyone do anything to hurt me." Shizuko's hand was slowly nearing Sayuri's shoulder. "You deserved a better friend than me. I couldn't have been as good as you." Shizuko lowered her head as if she was feeling some sort of shame for what she had been preparing to do, the only friend she had ever had. "I'll never forget how we used to draw pictures of what we wanted to be when we grew up. We weren't afraid to tell each other our dreams. Remember the picture you drew where you were a nurse? You would have made such a good one, but we took that away from you. Not only did we hurt you, but we hurt all the people we were going to help. I never could have shared my dreams with those girls. They weren't kind like you, but that kindness led you to believe that everyone was kind, and that's why you died." Once again, Shizuko reached toward Chizuru. "Do it, Shizuko. Do it before I become one of those people who lives only to bring pain and sadness to others." Gently, a hand came to rest on Chizuri's shoulder. When she spun around, all Chizuru found was a piece of paper slowly falling on the floor. Picking it up, Chizuru discovered it was the picture she had drawn that was thought to have been destroyed by Hana. "Shizuko-chan? I'm sorry." The police had been notified of Hana's body lying mangled upon the rocks. Detectives Yamamoto and Tamaki were in charge of the investigation, as there was no doubt that Hana's death was directly linked to the deaths of her friends. "Well, looks like we got only one left. Do you think she has to do with the letter she sent us? Maybe she told her friend what she did. This was the price she paid for letting her secret slip. Look, that letter didn't tell us anything we didn't already know. We knew early into our investigation that the victim went to the same elementary school as one of our suspects, but she didn't seem like the type who would do something like this. We'll have a talk with her. It seems obvious now that she was the one behind the other desk. It's always the ones you least expect, isn't it? Maybe. Then Yamamoto took a long drag of a cigarette and began pondering the bizarre situation. Then again, Yamamoto looked over to the edge of the cliff and at Hana, whose glare, even in death, sent a chill on his spine. Is it really over, or did someone just create a new monster? Sayuri left her house early the next morning to visit Shizuko's grave before school. She had brought with her a single white lily, which she had placed at the foot of Shizuko's grave marker. Placing her hands together, Sayuri prayed for her friend. Shizuko, may your soul finally be able to find peace. Thinking of the friendship and pleasant moments she had shared with Shizuko, rather than the events that had led to her demise, Sayuri was able to produce a smile. Checking her watch, Sayuri realized she would have to hurry if she wanted to get to school before she was marked late. As she began her departure, a bitter wind swept through the cemetery, stopping Sayuri dead in her tracks. Something about her immediate surroundings suddenly felt wrong to Sayuri. The feeling grew to a frightening level. She realized someone was now standing behind her. "Hey, Sayuri-chan," said a voice that sent a chill down Sayuri's spine. It was a voice she knew well, a voice that had always frightened her. And it wasn't long before when a hand came to rest upon her shoulder. "Don't turn around." And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of our story.